23. Well,
Think about what's been happening in scrim.
would have been forced to flash, but not going to be the case.
Yeah, a little bit of a scuffle here towards the bottom side of the map as Viper down to 100 health. Ruler standing his ground. Will be able to push Delight away as his support's backing.
So Keem needs to be careful.
Yeah, let's see whether he's going to survive. This is 3 versus 1. I don't think he's looking too hot in this one, and down will Keen go.
Prio and mid, roaming up towards top.
Well comes out immediately, and they're looking to hold them in position. Duro gets into the shape splitter, but there's a seismic shove. Standing in the back of the pit, wondering whether they want to fight for this or not, as you've got Zeka rotating over the flash forward from Delight. He gets the stun, the seismic shove on it too, as Zeka is put in the prison, but he does not care about it. Canyon trying to get himself out of there as Viper's still at full health, utilizing all of that region and their kit to be okay. That's a... What? The arcade ship for that was in H. Well, let's see what they can actually make work here as Zeka goes in, puts the wall down, gets out of there pretty quickly. As we do have the Rift Herald going over to Geng, and now they're looking for Zeka in the back of the pit. He didn't want to use the flashes. Now Canyon could be in a bit of trouble. Viper flashes away, but it's Zeka that's in trouble. Keen gets his revenge as he takes down 2. This Aatrox just burst to life at 16 minutes into the game, and Geng, I don't think... Yeah, this Sundered Sky item is pretty good, as we do see everyone making their way down. Diving in Aatrox has been hard, but with all...
Mid lane turret is such a crucial objective as Ruler.
In the Ruler spot here, in the mid lane, will get knocked up. There's the permafrost, and that is the chain CC the way out. There's the ulti to start this one up, but the ult from Peanut is not going to put Chovy in prison. He will get pushed out of the way as there's the flash forward, they get the knock up. There's the permafrost, and I guess you don't need to hit your R button if you've got a whole time. This dragon down to about 4.5k as Peanut goes in, finds the glacial prison. This time, but the Buff Blossom is too good, as Duro will be able to even get the kill on his opposite number. HLE falling down left and right, and it's Keen once again on an onslaught, and Viper Life Esports, he will be the last one to go down, and it's a triple for Ruler.
I'm normally not one Frogs on the enemy team, so that one's a no-brainer.
Glacial Prison goes down, but the Cyclone hits 3! The wall comes in from Zeka, but is he too late? As Peanut is just getting himself the heck out of there. You can see Zeus, he's getting very low, and now Keen is looming on HLE, but they hold them at bay. HLE, they have to get out, but at least all of them managed to. Let's see whether they can take this Baron, because this could be a difficult team fight. True Shot Barrage goes through Peanut, locks down the Baron. Delight is so incredibly low, but he had the shield for so long. They get rid of him, but can HLE keep themselves alive? Viper cannot. And they clear out the way, but it looks like the dragon is going to be started. Zeka gets himself over. Let's see whether Peanut can do it again. The Pop Blossom comes through, lands onto 4, and Delight once again goes down instantly. It's a trade of supports as now Ruler is free hitting. The Realm Walk just to zone Zeka away. They do manage to get 2 though, and there is the root. They get the knock up. Chovy goes down. Ruler is still standing though, and it's a triple for Viper. He wants to pick up that quadra kill, but mainly
to like 30 HP, so he didn't get to play the big drain tank, as we're still going.
Yeah, Peanut going in, looking for more pop. Once again, it's 4! True Shot Barrage there as they try and keep Ruler out of the fight, but now he's in there. Zeus at full health though, as Peanut going down so incredibly low, and Viper getting so much damage in the fight. Keen finds the angle, but Peanut has the Winter's Wrath, and now it's Zeus going down. Viper at 100, and Ruler will not be stopped. Looking for it, he flashes forward, and it's a double for the Ezreal as once again Duro makes his presence known. Keen spotted with the tremor senses. Canyon tries to get in there, but he just blast cones his way out. Keen has also found the knock up onto Zeus. It could have been the mistake as he throws down the ulti. They look for a bit more, but it's Ruler that's dominating. And now it's a 4v5 in Genji's favor, and they're looking for a Baron themselves. HLE, they do not want to let this go, but I think they might even have to as Canyon goes in, seismic shove. Not gonna quite find it as Duro finds another Pop Blossom onto everyone that was left, and then it's mopped up by the Aatrox.
The wombo combo is beautiful from Genji as they hunt down the retreating HLE members. Canyon, the smite of the team, doesn't even care about being in the Baron pit. That wasn't their objective. They wanted to win the fight, and they want to win game 1.
And it's the fact that the turn on Canyon doesn't work out. That blast cone saves his life. Zeus, as a result, is in an awkward spot because they don't trade 1 for 1. The entirety of Hanwha was trying to take down the top laner, and it doesn't end up working, and now Hanwha live just like that. That might be game 1.
Yep, Peanut's back was stopped this entire time. Nexus turrets now lie in ruins as this. He's trying to protect